We're making indie anime in Blender. Don't forget to like and subscribe and support this project on Patreon. Let's go. So we've already talked a little bit about these proxy rigs that I've done. You can see here that I'm basically just making a head-on drawing and importing my base head mesh, getting the proportions scaled up, using the fall-off deform to kind of sculpt the mesh around a little bit, cleaning the mesh up, importing my eye templates, getting those all matched up to the body. Did a little bit of shrink wrapping on the eye template to match the silhouette of the eyes. And then from here, we're just going to start adding line work into the mesh. You can see in our little picture-in-picture as the piece progresses how the line art sits on the character. And basically, I'm constantly checking between what the image looks like in 3D and the actual concept art that I've done prior to this. We also just start adding features like eyebrows, making sure the colors match up, and then we just start subdividing the model. You can see here that as we subdivide the model, it's just a way to get it to look and feel more high fidelity. We're not so much concerned with shading or shading details. It's just about silhouette and how the character looks flat, because in the end, we're going to go ahead and rotoscope over this entire thing, right? So we're just going to subdivide this guy up. We're going to make sure he looks really good, and make sure that essentially you're just constantly want to check with your drawings. You want to constantly check with your concept art. If you can't draw, I would recommend learning how to draw. At the very least, just learning the basics so that you understand form, so you understand silhouette, so you understand appeal. Because it goes a long way, especially when you're making 3D characters for a 2D pipeline. So we're just kind of working our way through the mesh here, adding some quality of life stuff here, subdividing, triangulating. Sometimes the computer will give you a triangulation, and you want to basically control that so the silhouette is consistent. You're not getting weird jaggies and stuff in the line art. Here I'm just adding details for the ears, and then I'm going to start building out my my head mesh. Here is just, it's like a hair, right? Like a hair cap. Just shrink wrap it onto the mesh, push it out. The way that I have the line art set up, basically anything that interpenetrates the mesh won't show up as a line. Here I took my low poly hair, I just did a quick subdivide on it, added some fractal noise, and I'm just sculpting it to make it look appealing. And then we have the final result.